Welcome back, coin lovers and history seekers. Today we're diving into a true American classic, the American Washington quarter dollar, a coin that may look familiar but hides a story that captivates collectors worldwide. From its powerful George Washington portrait to its growing value in high-grade condition, this quarter is more than spare change. It's a tangible connection to the past and a prized treasure in modern numismatics. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll see why this iconic coin continues to excite enthusiasts and deserves a special place in every serious collection. Let's get started. First up in the 1984, P. Washington quarter dollar stands as a quietly powerful yet captivating entry in modern American numismatics, drawing in collectors who appreciate coins that blend everyday circulation history with enduring artistic prestige. Though struck for daily commerce, this Philadelphia minted quarter has evolved into a prized treasure for enthusiasts who recognize its deeper significance within the long-running Washington quarter series. With its iconic imagery, historical resonance, and steadily growing collector interest, the 1984 P issue continues to command attention in today's market, especially among those seeking high-grade examples that elevate an otherwise familiar coin into a standout collectible. Minted in 1984 at the Philadelphia Mint, identified by the subtle yet important P Mint mark, this quarter emerged during a transformative period in American history marked by economic recovery, renewed national confidence, and cultural change in the early 1980s. As part of the Washington Quarter series first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, the 1984 P coin carries forward a legacy rooted in patriotism and democratic ideals. It serves as a tangible connection to the past, linking modern collectors to both the founding father it commemorates and the era in which it was produced. The obverse of the 1984 P. Washington quarter proudly displays John Flanagan classic portrait of George Washington, facing left with a dignified and resolute expression that has become one of the most recognizable designs in U.S. coinage. The reverse features a bold heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, offering a balanced feel and crisp visual presence. In uncirculated condition, the luster can be especially striking, with sharp details in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers enhancing its aesthetic appeal. While the 1984 P. Washington quarter was produced in large numbers for circulation, true rarity emerges in high-grade, uncirculated examples, particularly those preserved with full mint luster and minimal surface marks. Coins that have escaped the wear of circulation are increasingly difficult to locate, and this scarcity drives strong collector demand. Additionally, minor varieties and subtle strike differences, though not always dramatic, add an extra layer of intrigue for specialists who enjoy searching for overlooked details. Finding a pristine example remains a rewarding challenge, elevating the coin's desirability within modern collections. In terms of market value, the 1984 P. Washington quarter demonstrates steady appreciation when condition and quality align. Circulated examples typically remain modestly priced, but uncirculated or near-mint coins can command $20 to $100, depending on eye appeal and grading. Exceptionally well-preserved specimens certified in high mint state grades, MS67 and above, have achieved prices ranging from $300 to over $800, reflecting strong competition among collectors. Factors such as historical importance, visual sharpness, and certified authenticity significantly influence these values, reinforcing the coin's investment potential. What truly sets the 1984 P. Washington quarter apart is its ability to captivate enthusiasts who value both history and accessibility. It represents an era many collectors remember firsthand, yet it also honors a foundational figure in American history. This dual appeal makes it especially attractive to both seasoned numismatists and newcomers alike. Its recognizable design, combined with the thrill of locating a high-grade example, transforms a familiar coin into a meaningful and engaging collectible. Collectors pursuing the 1984 P. Washington quarter are encouraged to prioritize certified, high-grade coins from reputable grading services to ensure authenticity and condition. Careful inspection for strong strikes, clean fields, and original luster is essential, as these traits greatly enhance value. Proper storage in protective holders, avoiding excessive handling, and staying informed through collector communities and auctions can make a significant difference. Building knowledge of grading standards and market trends will help collectors make confident, rewarding acquisitions. The 1984 P. Washington quarter dollar represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and modern collectability. Far more than a common circulation coin, it stands as a tangible connection to the past and a symbol of enduring American values. Its rising appreciation in high-grade condition, combined with its iconic design and historical roots, secures its place as a prized collectible and a strong addition to any numismatic collection. For those captivated by coins that tell a story while offering lasting value, the 1984 P. Washington quarter remains a rewarding and timeless pursuit. That the 1984 P. Washington quarter dollar holds a respected place in the artistic legacy of U.S. coinage. John Flanagan portrait of George Washington, first introduced decades earlier, had by 1984 become deeply ingrained in the American consciousness. Collectors often admire how this particular issue showcases a mature execution of the design, with balanced relief and refined details that reflect the mint's technical consistency during the period. In higher grades, the interplay between frosted devices and reflective fields can be especially captivating, transforming a familiar design into a visually striking work of miniature art that continues to inspire admiration among numismatists. The 1984 P issue occupies an important position within the broader Washington quarter series, acting as a bridge between earlier mid-century strikes and the later modern commemorative and state quarter eras. For series collectors, it represents a key date from the pre-state quarter period, a time when the classic eagle reverse was still in use and traditional circulating coinage reigned supreme. Completing a date and mint set would feel incomplete without this Philadelphia minted coin, reinforcing its status as a necessary and respected component of comprehensive Washington quarter collections. While not widely known for dramatic errors, the 1984 P. Washington quarter still offers subtle nuances that dedicated collectors find rewarding. Variations in strike strength, die wear, and minor doubling on lettering or details can occasionally be observed, adding depth to the collecting experience. These understated characteristics encourage close inspection and study, appealing to enthusiasts who enjoy the detective-like aspect of numismatics. Such nuances, while often overlooked by casual observers, contribute to the coin's layered appeal and ongoing fascination. From an investment standpoint, the 1984 P. Washington quarter dollar benefits from its stability and consistent demand rather than speculative hype. As more collectors seek high-grade modern coins with historical grounding, premium examples continue to see gradual appreciation. Coins preserved in uncirculated or certified mint state condition are especially well-positioned for long-term value growth, supported by diminishing availability and sustained collector interest. This steady trajectory makes the coin an appealing option for those who value reliability and historical significance over short-term market fluctuations. Ultimately, the enduring charm of the 1984 P. Washington quarter lies in its ability to resonate across generations. It tells a story of American heritage, everyday commerce, and artistic tradition, all captured in a single, enduring design. For collectors today, and for those who will inherit these collections in the future, it remains a tangible connection to the past and a symbol of continuity in U.S. coinage. This lasting appeal ensures that the 1984 P. Washington quarter dollar will continue to captivate enthusiasts and maintain its reputation as a truly prized treasure in the world of numismatics. Next up in the USA, Washington quarter dollar from 1966 stands as a fascinating and increasingly appreciated piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its transitional history and understated rarity. Often overlooked at first glance, this coin has steadily earned recognition as a prized treasure among collectors who value historical turning points in U.S. coinage. Its appeal lies not only in its classic design, but also in its role during a pivotal era of change, making it a tangible connection to the evolution of American currency. As collector interest continues to grow, the 1966 Washington quarter has secured a respected place in the market, admired for both its symbolism and long-term collectible potential. Minted in 1966, this Washington quarter emerged during a period of major transformation in U.S. monetary policy, following the Coinage Act of 1965. This legislation removed silver from circulating quarters, replacing it with a copper-nickel-clad composition to address widespread coin hoarding and silver shortages. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1966 quarter bears no mint mark, consistent with the U.S. Mint's decision at the time to omit mint marks to discourage speculation. As part of the long-running Washington Quarter series introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington, this coin reflects a moment when practicality and economics reshaped American coinage, linking it directly to the social and financial climate of the mid-1960s. The design of the 1966 Washington Quarter remains faithful to John Flanagan's iconic artwork. The obverse features a dignified left-facing portrait of George Washington, symbolizing leadership, resilience, and national unity, while the reverse displays a proud heraldic eagle with outstretched wings perched atop a bundle of arrows and olive branches. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, offering a distinctly different feel from its earlier silver counterparts. In high-grade or uncirculated condition, the coin exhibits sharp details, smooth fields, and a subtle luster that enhances its visual appeal, especially for collectors who appreciate clean, well-preserved examples. While the overall mintage of the 1966 Washington Quarter was substantial, true rarity emerges when condition and strike quality are considered. Most examples entered circulation quickly and saw heavy use, making uncirculated pieces far less common today. Coins from special mint sets, SMS, produced exclusively for collectors, are particularly desirable due to their superior strike, satin-like finish, and limited availability. High-grade SMS examples, especially those graded MS or SP 67 and above, are challenging to locate and command strong interest, underscoring how condition plays a crucial role in determining scarcity and collector demand. The market value of the 1966 Washington Quarter varies widely based on condition, grading, and origin. Circulated examples typically trade for modest amounts, often between $1 and $5, while uncirculated coins can range from $20 to $75 depending on eye appeal. Special mint set quarters represent the upper tier of value, with certified high-grade examples commonly selling between $100 and $500, and exceptional pieces achieving even higher prices at auction. Factors such as historical significance, pristine surfaces, and professional certification contribute to steady appreciation, making this coin an appealing option for collectors seeking both affordability and growth potential. What truly sets the 1966 Washington Quarter apart is its appeal as a transitional coin that bridges the silver and modern clad eras. Collectors are drawn to its historical importance, as it represents a clear shift in U.S. minting philosophy and materials. Its no mint mark status, combined with the existence of special mint set varieties, adds layers of intrigue that keep enthusiasts engaged. For many numismatists, owning this coin feels like preserving a snapshot of American history, capturing the moment when tradition gave way to modernization. Collectors pursuing the 1966 Washington Quarter are advised to prioritize high-grade or certified examples, particularly those from special mint sets. Careful inspection for surface quality, strike sharpness, and originality is essential, as minor imperfections can significantly impact value. Purchasing from reputable dealers or established auctions helps ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage in protective holders, minimal handling, and staying informed through collector communities and market reports will further safeguard both the coin's condition and its long-term appeal. The USA Washington Quarter Dollar from 1966 represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and evolving rarity. Its connection to a transformative era in American coinage, combined with its classic design and growing collector interest, firmly establishes it as a prized collectible and a rewarding investment. For numismatic enthusiasts worldwide, this coin offers more than monetary value. It provides a tangible connection to the past and a meaningful addition to any serious collection, ensuring its lasting significance for generations to come. One of the most compelling aspects of the 1966 Washington Quarter Dollar is its association with the special mint sets produced during this unique transitional period. Unlike standard circulation strikes, these special mint set quarters were carefully manufactured using higher quality planchets and more deliberate striking techniques, resulting in sharper details and a refined, satin-like surface. While not proof coins in the traditional sense, They possess a distinctive appearance that immediately sets them apart. Collectors often regard these pieces as hidden gems within the Washington Quarter series, as their limited production and superior craftsmanship elevate them to prized treasures that continue to captivate enthusiasts seeking quality and historical depth. Although the 1966 Washington Quarter does not boast an abundance of dramatic varieties, subtle differences in strike quality and die characteristics add intrigue for dedicated collectors. Variations in luster, rim definition, and eagle feather detail on the reverse can significantly influence desirability. Coins displaying bold strikes with fully defined lettering and minimal contact marks are especially coveted. These nuances encourage careful examination and comparison, transforming the collecting experience into a rewarding pursuit where knowledge and attention to detail play a vital role in identifying standout examples. Preserving the condition of a 1966 Washington Quarter is essential to maintaining its value and visual appeal. Given the copper-nickel composition, these coins are susceptible to surface marks and environmental damage if improperly stored. Collectors are encouraged to house their quarters in inert, airtight holders that protect against moisture and contaminants. Avoiding unnecessary handling and storing coins in a stable, climate-controlled environment ensures that luster and surface integrity remain intact. Well-preserved examples, particularly those in uncirculated or near-mint condition, consistently command stronger interest and higher premiums in the marketplace. The 1966 Washington Quarter offers a balance of affordability and steady appreciation. While it may not exhibit the explosive price jumps seen in rarer silver issues, its historical relevance and collector demand contribute to a reliable upward trend over time. High-grade special mint set examples have demonstrated notable resilience in auction results, often outperforming expectations as interest in transitional coinage grows. For collectors seeking diversification within their portfolios, this quarter represents a sound choice grounded in historical significance rather than speculative hype. The legacy of the 1966 Washington Quarter dollar lies in its role as a witness to change within American coinage. It embodies the moment when tradition met necessity, preserving the iconic Washington design while embracing new materials and production methods. For numismatists, owning this coin is more than acquiring a piece of currency. It is embracing a tangible connection to the past that continues to resonate today. As interest in mid-20th century U.S. coins expands, the 1966 Washington Quarter remains a captivating and rewarding addition, securing its place as a respected and enduring collectible in the world of numismatics. Next up in the USA, Washington Quarter dollar from 1981 with the P mint mark stands as a fascinating and increasingly appreciated piece in American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of modern history and classic design. While often overlooked in everyday circulation, this coin has steadily earned recognition among collectors who value its subtle significance, pristine condition scarcity, and enduring artistic appeal. For numismatists, the 1981 P quarter represents far more than spare change. It is a prized treasure that reflects a pivotal era in U.S. coinage, making it a compelling target for collectors seeking both historical depth and long-term market interest. Minted in 1981 at the Philadelphia Mint, this Washington Quarter belongs to a transformative period in U.S. monetary history, when the nation was adapting to economic pressures such as inflation, rising metal costs, and shifting minting practices. The Washington Quarter series itself dates back to 1932, created to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, and by 1981 it had become a deeply ingrained symbol of American identity. The 1981 P issue reflects a time when the Philadelphia Mint resumed using the P mint mark on quarters, reconnecting modern production with a long-standing tradition and providing collectors with a tangible connection to the evolving practices of the U.S. Mint. The 1981 P Washington Quarter showcases the iconic John Flanagan obverse design, featuring a dignified left-facing portrait of George Washington, rendered with sharp detail when struck in high-grade condition. The reverse depicts the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, an enduring symbol of strength and peace. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, offering a familiar yet refined presence. In uncirculated condition, the coin's luster, crisp lettering, and balanced relief elevate its visual appeal, making it especially desirable to collectors who appreciate clean, well-defined strikes. What adds particular intrigue to this issue is the P mint mark, prominently displayed beneath Washington's bust, signifying its Philadelphia origin. Collectors actively seek out examples with strong strikes and minimal contact marks, as well as subtle varieties related to die, wear, or strike quality. While dramatic errors are rare, minor die variations and exceptionally sharp examples can command attention, especially when certified. These nuances transform an otherwise common-looking quarter into a standout collectible, reinforcing its appeal within specialized collections. Although the 1981 P. Washington quarter was produced in substantial numbers, true rarity emerges in high-grade, uncirculated condition. Many examples entered circulation immediately, resulting in widespread wear and surface marks. Coins preserved in near-mint or mint-state condition, particularly MS-65 and above, are increasingly difficult to locate. This scarcity of pristine specimens fuels collector demand, as assembling a high-quality modern Washington quarter set often proves more challenging than expected. The pursuit of flawless examples adds excitement and depth to collecting this issue. In today's numismatic market, the value of a 1981 P. Washington quarter varies widely based on condition and certification. Circulated examples typically remain modest in price, but uncirculated and certified coins can range from $10 to $50, with premium specimens in MS-67 or higher achieving values from $100 to $300 or more in auctions or private sales. Coins exhibiting exceptional eye appeal or notable strike quality may command even stronger prices, reflecting steady appreciation driven by collector interest in high-grade modern issues. For collectors pursuing the 1981 P. Washington quarter, prioritizing certified, high-grade examples is key to long-term satisfaction and value. Careful inspection for luster, sharp details, and minimal surface marks is essential, and purchasing from reputable dealers or established auctions helps ensure authenticity. Proper storage in protective holders, avoiding unnecessary handling, and staying engaged with collector communities can provide valuable insights into grading trends and emerging market demand. Patience and selectivity often reward collectors with truly exceptional pieces. The 1981 P. Washington quarter dollar beautifully blends history, artistry, and condition-based rarity, reinforcing its status as a prized collectible within the Washington quarter series. As a tangible connection to a dynamic period in U.S. minting history, it continues to captivate enthusiasts who recognize its understated significance and long-term appeal. Whether pursued for historical appreciation, aesthetic enjoyment, or investment potential, this coin remains a rewarding addition to any numismatic collection, offering lasting value to collectors around the world. That the 1981 P. Washington quarter holds notable economic and cultural importance that deepens its appeal to collectors. Issued during a time of financial uncertainty in the United States, marked by inflation and changing monetary policies, this coin reflects how everyday currency adapted to national challenges. For numismatists, owning this quarter means holding a small yet meaningful artifact from an era when American coinage balanced practicality with tradition. It serves as a tangible reminder of how circulating coins quietly document economic history, capturing the spirit of the early 1980s in metal form. Within the broader Washington quarter series, the 1981 P issue plays a crucial role, particularly for collectors focused on complete modern-era sets. While earlier silver issues often dominate attention, modern clad quarters like this one present a different kind of challenge, finding examples in truly exceptional condition. The 1981 P is especially important because it represents a period when minting quality varied, making high-grade survivors far less common than mintage figures suggest. As a result, it has become a key date for collectors striving for uniformity and excellence in their collections. One of the most discussed aspects among enthusiasts is the strike quality of the 1981 P. Washington quarter. Many examples display softer details, particularly in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, due to high production demands at the time. Coins that exhibit sharp strikes, strong rim definition, and vibrant original luster are therefore highly prized. In uncirculated condition, the reflective surfaces and balanced contrast between devices and fields enhance the coin's visual impact, elevating it from a routine issue to a captivating centerpiece within a modern quarter collection. The rise of third-party grading has significantly boosted interest in the 1981 P. Washington quarter, especially among registry set participants. Coins certified by major grading services and assigned high mint state grades often see intense competition, as collectors vie for top-ranking positions. This registry-driven demand has helped push premium examples into higher value brackets, reinforcing the idea that condition rarity can be just as powerful as low mintage. For serious numismatists, a top-grade 1981 P quarter is not merely a coin. It is a statement of dedication and precision. The 1981 P. Washington quarter offers a compelling balance of affordability and growth potential. While it may not deliver dramatic short-term gains, its steady appreciation, particularly for certified high-grade examples, appeals to collectors with a long-term outlook. As more enthusiasts recognize the difficulty of locating pristine modern coins, demand is expected to remain strong. This gradual upward trend, combined with historical relevance and broad collector interest, positions the coin as a stable and rewarding holding within a diversified numismatic portfolio. The lasting allure of the 1981 P. Washington quarter lies in its ability to bridge everyday history with serious collecting. It transforms a familiar denomination into a prized treasure that rewards careful study, patience, and appreciation for subtle details. As a tangible connection to the past, it continues to captivate enthusiasts who value both artistry and context. Whether admired for its historical narrative, pursued for high-grade rarity, or cherished as part of a complete set, this coin remains a standout example of why modern U.S. coinage holds enduring appeal for numismatists worldwide. Next up in the 1970, DUSA Washington quarter dollar stands as a quietly captivating yet highly respected coin within American numismatics, drawing attention from both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. While it may appear modest at first glance, this Denver-minted quarter has steadily earned recognition as a prized treasure thanks to its historical placement, sharp design, and increasing demand in top condition. Collectors are particularly drawn to it as a representative of a pivotal transitional era in U.S. coinage, making it far more than everyday pocket change. Its accessibility combined with its long-term appeal allows it to captivate enthusiasts who value both history and quality, securing its place as a meaningful and rewarding collectible in today's market. Minted in 1970 at the Denver Mint, the 1970 D. Washington quarter emerged during a transformative period in American history marked by social change, economic adjustments, and technological advancement. As part of the long-running Washington quarter series that began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this coin continued the legacy of commemorating the nation's first president. Struck only 5 years after the U.S. Mint transitioned quarters from silver to copper-nickel-clad composition, the 1970 D issue reflects the government's response to rising metal prices and shifting monetary policy. It serves as a tangible connection to the late 20th century, capturing a moment when practicality and tradition met in American coinage. The design of the 1970 D. Washington quarter remains one of the most recognizable in U.S. history. The obverse features John Flanagan's dignified left-facing portrait of George Washington, displaying strong detail in the hair, facial structure, and lettering when struck sharply. The reverse showcases a proud heraldic eagle with outstretched wings perched atop a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and unity, framed by olive branches representing peace. Composed of a copper core clad in nickel, the coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. The small D mint mark beneath Washington's neck distinguishes its Denver origin and adds a layer of identity that collectors carefully seek. What truly elevates the 1970 D quarter is its visual appeal in high-grade condition. Coins that retain strong luster, crisp strikes, and minimal contact marks present an impressive brilliance that enhances the classic design. While no major widely recognized errors dominate this issue, collectors remain attentive to minor striking anomalies, die chips, and well-defined examples that exhibit above-average detail. In uncirculated condition, the contrast between frosted devices and mirrored fields can be especially eye-catching, transforming a once-circulating coin into a showcase piece worthy of admiration. Although the 1970 D. Washington quarter was produced in large numbers, true rarity emerges when condition is taken into account. Circulated examples are plentiful, but coins that survive in near mint or fully uncirculated condition are significantly scarcer. High-grade specimens free from wear, heavy bag marks, or dull surfaces are increasingly difficult to locate, particularly those certified at MS66 or higher. This condition sensitivity is a major driver of collector demand, as assembling a high-quality Washington quarter set requires patience and careful selection, making pristine examples of the 1970 D issue especially desirable. In today's numismatic marketplace, the value of a 1970 D Washington quarter varies widely based on condition and eye appeal. Circulated examples typically trade for modest amounts, but uncirculated coins can command significantly higher prices. Certified specimens in MS65 condition often range from approximately $20 to $50, while exceptionally well-preserved examples graded MS67 or higher have been known to achieve prices from $300 up to $1,000 in competitive auctions. Factors such as sharp strike quality, strong luster, and professional grading play a crucial role in value, with steady appreciation observed as collectors increasingly pursue high-grade clad coinage. For collectors seeking to add the 1970 D Washington quarter to their collection, prioritizing condition is essential. Focusing on certified, uncirculated examples helps ensure authenticity and long-term value, while careful inspection for surface quality and strike strength can make a meaningful difference. Purchasing from reputable dealers, established auctions, or trusted numismatic platforms is strongly recommended. Proper storage in protective holders or slabs, minimal handling, and a stable environment free from moisture will preserve the coin's appearance. Engaging with collector communities and market reports can also provide valuable insights into emerging trends and opportunities. The 1970 DUSA Washington quarter dollar represents a compelling blend of history, artistry, and condition-based rarity. As a tangible connection to America's evolving coinage system and a continuation of a beloved series, it holds enduring appeal for numismatists worldwide. Whether pursued as part of a complete Washington quarter set or as a standout high-grade example, this coin remains a prized treasure that continues to captivate enthusiasts. Its balance of affordability, historical significance, and potential for appreciation makes it a rewarding addition and a strong long-term collectible for those who value the enduring legacy of U.S. coinage. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1970 D Washington quarter lies in the striking characteristics associated with the Denver Mint during this period. Many examples exhibit strong central detail, particularly on Washington's hair and the eagle's chest feathers, when the dies were fresh. However, as production continued, weaker strikes became more common, making sharply struck pieces notably more desirable. Collectors often pay close attention to the clarity of the lettering, the separation of the arrow shafts, and the definition of the eagle's wings, as these elements significantly enhance the coin's visual impact. Well-struck examples stand out as miniature works of art, reinforcing why this issue continues to captivate enthusiasts who value technical quality. Grading plays a decisive role in the desirability of the 1970 D quarter, as small differences in surface preservation can dramatically affect value. Coins graded MS63 to MS64 may still show noticeable bag marks or subdued luster, while MS65 and above typically display cleaner fields and stronger brilliance. At the highest levels, such as MS67, the coin must exhibit exceptional eye appeal, minimal imperfections, and vibrant luster throughout. These top-tier examples are scarce, which explains their strong performance at auction. For collectors, understanding these grading nuances transforms the coin from a common date into a highly selective pursuit. When compared to other Washington quarters of the late 1960s and early 1970s, the 1970 D issue holds a balanced position of availability and challenge. It is not prohibitively rare, yet it demands discernment to acquire in superior condition. This balance makes it especially appealing to collectors building complete date and mint sets, as it represents a realistic yet rewarding goal. Unlike earlier silver issues that attract attention for their metal content, the 1970 D quarter draws admiration based on condition rarity and craftsmanship, highlighting the evolving priorities of modern numismatics. The 1970 D Washington quarter has also found appreciation among international collectors who value iconic American designs. George Washington's enduring global recognition as a historical figure adds to the coin's cross-border appeal, while the classic eagle reverse symbolizes American strength and heritage. As interest in clad coinage grows worldwide, particularly among collectors seeking high-grade modern issues, this quarter continues to gain recognition. Its widespread familiarity combined with selective scarcity in top condition makes it an accessible entry point into U.S. numismatics for collectors around the globe. The 1970 D. Washington quarter offers a steady and measured path rather than speculative excitement. High-grade certified examples have demonstrated gradual appreciation over time, driven by increasing demand for quality-focused collections. As more collectors seek to upgrade existing sets, the supply of pristine examples continues to tighten. This trend supports the coin's reputation as a stable, long-term holding, particularly for those who prioritize condition rarity and historical continuity over short-term gains. Its consistent performance reinforces confidence in its enduring market relevance. In the end, the enduring appeal of the 1970 D. Washington quarter dollar lies in its ability to reward patience, knowledge, and appreciation for detail. It stands as a tangible connection to the past, reflecting both America's historical narrative and the evolution of its coinage. For collectors, owning a high-quality example delivers a sense of accomplishment and pride, as it represents careful selection and informed pursuit. This combination of history, artistry, and challenge ensures that the 1970 D quarter remains a cherished and satisfying collectible, continuing to captivate enthusiasts for generations to come. Next up in the 1980 PUSA Washington quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the world of numismatics, admired for its blend of historical depth, enduring design, and strong collector appeal. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint and bearing the distinctive P Mint mark, this quarter captivates enthusiasts who appreciate coins that bridge everyday circulation with long-term collectible potential. While once a common sight in American commerce, the 1980 P. Washington quarter has steadily gained recognition as a prized treasure, especially in high-grade condition. Its accessibility, paired with its growing market demand, makes it an exciting target for both new and seasoned collectors who seek meaningful additions to their collections. Minted in 1980, this Washington quarter belongs to a pivotal era in U.S. coinage, a time marked by economic change, inflation concerns, and evolving minting practices. As part of the long-running Washington quarter series that began in 1932, the coin honors George Washington, the nation's first president and a foundational figure in American history. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1980 P issue reflects a period when the P Mint mark was still relatively new on quarters, having been introduced only a year earlier. This detail positions the coin as a tangible connection to a transitional chapter in U.S. mint history, linking modern collectors to the economic and cultural atmosphere of late 20th century America. The design of the 1980 P. Washington quarter remains one of the most iconic in American coinage. The obverse features John Flanagan's dignified left-facing portrait of George Washington, capturing strength, resolve, and quiet leadership. Fine details in the hair and facial features are especially striking on well-preserved examples. The reverse showcases the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing both strength and peace. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams. In uncirculated condition, its crisp luster and sharp design elements give it exceptional visual appeal, while the clear P Mint mark adds to its distinct identity. Although the 1980 P. Washington quarter was produced in large numbers, true rarity emerges when condition is considered. Circulation has claimed the vast majority of surviving examples, making high-grade uncirculated pieces increasingly difficult to locate. Coins graded MS65 and above are particularly scarce and highly sought after by collectors who value pristine surfaces and strong strikes. Additionally, minor varieties such as subtle doubled dies or strike anomalies can further enhance desirability. The challenge of finding a flawless example elevates the coin's status, transforming a once common quarter into a coveted collectible. The 1980 P. Washington quarter offers a wide and realistic range depending on condition and variety. Circulated examples typically trade for modest premiums, while uncirculated coins can command prices from approximately $20 to $75. High-grade specimens certified by reputable grading services, especially those in MS-67 condition or with notable varieties, have been known to achieve values ranging from $150 to $500 in auctions and private sales. These prices reflect steady appreciation driven by collector demand, historical importance, and the coin's clean, timeless design rather than speculative hype. What truly makes the 1980 P. Washington Quarter captivating enthusiasts is its balance of familiarity and exclusivity. It represents a coin many Americans once carried daily, yet in top condition it becomes a refined collectible with lasting appeal. For collectors building date and mint mark sets, this quarter is an essential piece, while others are drawn to it as a representative of post-1970s U.S. coinage. Its affordability compared to earlier silver issues also allows broader participation, reinforcing its reputation as a prized treasure accessible to a wide audience. Collectors seeking the best examples of the 1980 P. Washington Quarter should prioritize coins in uncirculated or near-mint condition, ideally certified by trusted grading services. Careful inspection for strong strikes, full details, and potential varieties can significantly enhance long-term value. Purchasing from reputable dealers, established auctions, or well-known collector platforms helps ensure authenticity and fair pricing. Proper storage in protective holders, minimal handling, and maintaining a stable environment are essential for preserving the coin's luster. Engaging with numismatic communities can also provide valuable insights into market trends and emerging opportunities that the 1980 PUSA Washington Quarter Dollar embodies a compelling blend of history, artistry, and condition-based rarity. As a tangible connection to the past and a symbol of enduring American coin design, it holds a respected place in modern numismatics. Its steady market appreciation, visual appeal, and historical resonance reinforce its status as a prized collectible and a rewarding investment. For collectors worldwide, pursuing the 1980 P. Washington Quarter is not merely about owning a coin. It is about preserving a meaningful chapter of American monetary history and enjoying a piece that continues to captivate enthusiasts generation after generation. The 1980 P. Washington Quarter continues a design tradition that has endured for decades, making it both historically resonant and artistically significant. John Flanagan's portrait of George Washington, first introduced in 1932, represents a masterful balance of realism and dignity, and by 1980, the design had been refined to achieve remarkable clarity in every strike. The reverse eagle, inspired by classic heraldry, conveys symbolic depth, with its juxtaposition of arrows and olive branch reflecting the dual nature of American strength and diplomacy. Collectors often appreciate the subtle craftsmanship, from the fine feathering on the eagle's wings to the crisp lettering of United States of America and Quarter Dollar, which retains sharpness even decades after minting. Numismatic varieties and collectible nuances. While the 1980 P. Washington Quarter is not traditionally considered a rare date, it does offer nuanced collectible opportunities for variety seekers. Minor die variations, such as doubled dies on the obverse or reverse, slightly off-center strikes, and die cracks, are sometimes found and can add noticeable premiums to the coin's market value. Advanced collectors often pore over uncirculated examples with magnification, searching for these subtle anomalies that make one coin stand out from thousands of others. These nuances transform a common date into a specialized collectible, satisfying enthusiasts who enjoy the thrill of discovery within the standard series. The 1980 P. Quarter faces significant preservation challenges due to circulation and everyday handling over the decades. Many coins were spent in commerce, leading to varying degrees of wear, scratches, and toning that reduce their appeal to collectors seeking top-tier examples. Those fortunate enough to find uncirculated or gem-quality pieces must handle them carefully, as even minor contact can compromise the coin's surface integrity. Collectors often stress the importance of proper care, such as storing coins in acid-free holders or airtight capsules, to maintain sharp details and brilliant luster, ensuring that the coin's visual appeal remains intact for years to come. The 1980 P is a cornerstone piece. Its presence completes the narrative of Philadelphia mint production during the post-1970s period and allows enthusiasts to track subtle shifts in strike quality, planchet composition, and minting trends. Collecting these quarters by date and mint mark transforms a simple coin series into a chronicle of U.S. mint history. For many, the 1980 P represents a satisfying bridge between the well-documented earlier copper-nickel issues and the subsequent transition to clad coinage with minor technological refinements in the 1980s. The 1980 P. Washington quarter has demonstrated steady investment potential, particularly when secured in high-grade condition. Over the last decade, uncirculated and certified examples have appreciated gradually, reflecting a broader trend in numismatics where condition-driven scarcity outweighs sheer mintage numbers. Collectors and investors alike recognize that coins like this, while historically commonplace, gain long-term value through preservation, certification, and market recognition. The combination of accessibility, historical context, and aesthetic appeal positions the 1980 P quarter as both a collectible and a prudent addition to diversified numismatic portfolios. The 1980 P. Washington quarter holds enduring cultural significance as a symbol of American heritage. Beyond its monetary function, the coin represents a connection to George Washington, the Philadelphia Mint, and the everyday experience of Americans in the late 20th century. For collectors, this quarter is more than metal and design. It embodies a sense of continuity, patriotism, and shared history. Its lasting legacy is evident in the enthusiasm it generates among hobbyists, the attention paid to high-grade specimens, and the appreciation of subtle artistic details. In every collection it graces, the 1980 P. Washington quarter serves as a tangible reminder of America's rich numismatic and cultural tradition.